Hi, how are you going? Welcome to me, Redsky here, on another round of Righteous Rings, where I give righteous real rings to you guys, my avid viewers. How are my chickadees doing? I hope you are doing exceptionally well, as we are very much kicking it in through that September season now of Virgo. Hope you're, popping fresh, looking good, feeling good. I feel awash, to be honest. I've just come back from hiatus, and honestly, I'm absolutely knackered. Oh my god. I need an invitation, a proposal, and a break. That's what I need. I'm beyond exhausted. Honestly, I'm so exhausted. My commitments lately they've tenfolded, and it's ridiculous. I barely had enough time before, and now I'm spent. But I'm so glad to be back doing readings. I have really missed all of you guys. You have no idea. I definitely did not do much of my mental dogs being gone, that's for sure. Because you guys are my sanity, my clarity, and most of all, my wise voice inside my head that tells me all the things I should be doing instead of things I should. Chariot, move away from that, move away. So Taurus, bull gang, we're going to do your September month now. You're next up, so step right up. You're next in line to find out what your September has got in mind and in store for you, my dears. Remember, this will contain messages for Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and Mercury placements of the sign Taurus. So if you've got Taurus in any of those placements, chickadees, you're in the right place where you need to be. Remember, it's a general, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't need any extra baggage bullshit, Bulls don't need no more bullshit. This is it. So let's find out what's coming in for my dearest, most darlingest Tauruses for September 2022. Spirits and guides. We're doing Celtic Cross of standard placements, which, as I always say to you guys, I'll go through and clarify again and again and again, because that's what we do, babes. Okay, this is a bit weird. Only because I've seen this before. Literally. Taurus. Yesterday. These exact four cards again. Sorry about that, it's just the dryer. My khaki jacket is going for a wee-wee. It's just sitting there, slog bang on it. Wow, sixes again as well. Sixes and eights. All this crazy shiznick. Oh, Taurus, what is this? Like, we've already had this discussion once today, but obviously we're going to be doing this again. Let's get some more light up in here, shall we? I don't like this angle. Just give me a sec, guys. Just try and fix some shit up here. I'm not loving it. Not loving any of this, to be quite honest. Not at bloody all. We've only got one major arcana so far, and it's you currently, and it is the sign of Libra. It is justice. It is inverted. No other majors. So that tells me coming into September is going to be the big shower, and then after that we'll calm down. It will be lesser than that particular experience. There won't be anything that will surpass it in the month. That will be the big ticketer, I guess you could say, the big issuer. Alright, let's square dance through it, Taurus. Let's look at it. Okay, Taurus, we're going to square dance through this very slow, very steady, and then we're going to go through and clarify. Some weird funky shit going on here, guys. Like, just see the shit to believe it. So far we do have the whole underlying energy for the month of September for Taurus. My beautiful bulls. We have that Six of Swords. So something that has blocked us, something that had really caused us some grief and anxiety and real stress, something that we weren't able to move beyond, move past. This river was something that was always unattainable, or something that was an issue that we were never able to beat. I'm seeing through the month of September, you are going to beat this. You are going to beat this, and you are going to cross this river. You aren't going to leave the experience behind either. You're going to take these swords with you like battle scars. It's going to be a story for many, many years to come, I feel like. Let's go dance through the positions now. So you're currently, Taurus, coming into the reading, coming into September, you're sporting. Libra's major arcana, the only major arcana so far on the board, and that is Justice in reverse. Taurus, as we come into this reading, into this September, very much in the energy of discord and biasm. There's a real sense here of frustration, disunionment, due to rejecting a tendency to be intolerant or biased, or a severity in judgment. There is a lack of acceptance with this, because it's like it's not fair, what was me, hands up in the air, but if, and all those, not taking responsibility in a way. Whether it was fair or not, whether it was the right thing or not, this judgment has passed. This moment has come to be. And now that it is done, it's time to move forth. Feeling like you're struggling a little bit on that homework there, though. Speaking of homework, your challenge, your obstacle, thing you're gonna have to work on during the month of September. This is where you really need to focus some skill and some attention. Taurus, your challenge is the Four of Pentacles reverse. Share the wealth around. To not be so cleaving hold of the monetary that not only are you stopping it from trickling away, you're also stopping any abundance trickling in. When we talk about that Four of Pentacles reverse, we're talking about some obstacles here or delays, but it's due to the fact that we're just not looking long term, I feel here again as well. There's a sense of, unless you accept new ideas, methods, your losses will be considerable here. It's time to reassess our monetary means, our monetary growth, and how we're really spending our monetary. I feel it's time for a bit of an asset check, I guess you could say. So basically, look for the dockets and the statements at the end of the month. Count that pentacle up. I think it was fine. You're spending a lot of money on inanimate items or objects that you don't really need, and it's costing you a lot of money when you break that down over the month, to the year, to the but. You know what I'm saying? Shit all adds up. $2 coffee a day is X amount per week. It's $14 a week. All right. I'm not a mathematical genius. I'm a divinational artist of all qualities. Crowning the reading, though, for you, Taurus, what's hanging above it all in that subconscious, right at the forefront, it's like right there. That Seven of Wands. Making the gains here. Standing above your combatants, looking down upon them. So where you've had to fight for your passion, desire, career, opinion, be that as it may, as it attains for you, you are now making these gains. You are now getting the upper ground. There's a real sense of success and victory coming in here. Like that success is right within your reach. I feel there's courage, you're using determination. You're overcoming all these obstacles, challenges, and anything that's thrown in your direction. You're just like banging it out, Hulk styles. And you're doing really, really well about it, Taurus, because the foundation, the root of the reading, where all of this is growing up from, and it's a solid Nine of Pentacles. This is beautiful, because this reiterates to me that even though everything looks a little hectic, at the root of it all, at the root of the matter, there is prudence and foresight by you, Taurus. So you do have an end plan here a bit. Your ability to bring order into the chaos will make you prosperous, and that's where your prosperity is lying there. Many appreciate your good advice. the fact that you can really seem to blend the natural with the attainable, with the material, with the monetary. I also want to say to you, during the month of September, stop and smell the roses, or stop and feed the birds. You know what I mean? Like, while you're in nature's ground, stomping ground, you know, take a moment just to sit and actually enjoy the sights and the sounds and the smells of nature. Look at the birds, look at the trees, sniff the grass if you need to. But just get in amongst it while you're there, while you got the opportunity. Past energy leaving you now, Taurus, but it's still bloody prevalent. We have that 5 of Cups reverse. Taurus, that of the past energy is very much of trying to move forward with some sort of affinity and or reunion here. Trying to broach that which was unbroachable or broken before. I feel like you are feeling lonely perhaps, or a bit abandoned, despite the fact that your prospects are quite favourable. You're missing, in the past energy, maybe you're missing a particular individual, or just being just a little bit lonely. Moving forward from that though, seeing there might have been some repercussions from that. The Ace of Swords reverse. Moving forward from that though is a sense of real self-destruction. Lacking in force, a lacking in triumph, a lacking in direction and or control, I want to say. There's no calculation here. It's all a bust and a miss. There might even be a lacking of just truth in honesty in general, to be honest, and pride in that force of the mind. It's like we're not having our best day. It's like you're living in the fog right now. It's a mess. Confusing hot mess. Taurus, advice from Spirit. Spirit's advice for you for the month of September is that of the King of Wands. Be honest. Be invested. Be part of it. Don't let it slip by. Don't miss a beat or a minute. The King of Wands here, there really is this conception of needing to use wisdom and compassion right now. This is what Spirit is telling you. And I feel like that's through honesty and courage. You know, you're a person of strength and fortitude, and others seek your advice, and when they're around you, it's like a glimmering light. It shines upon them as well. It brings everyone into much better spirits. See things more clearly. It's more accurate, precise. It's much more streamlined. It's hard to explain in all honesty. But there's a strength that comes from when people around you, they find their inner strength, their light. Next position now is the outside view, not necessarily what's going on. It's just what the outside view of you and your situation, Taurus. They do see, when they see you, Taurus, the outside view is that the 8 of Swords. They see someone in crisis and conflict mode, someone that's very much imprisoned, all up in their head, someone that's going through a lot of difficulties mentally here, and it's probably their own worst mental enemy. You're your own worst critic. You are your biggest, sometimes your biggest downer in a way, biggest issue. So damn hard on yourself that you actually break your spirit a little bit, Taurus. You've got to stop doing that. But your hopes and fears are much stronger, and I like this because it's coming through at a good time, in a good position. The hopes and fears, Taurus, and it's beautiful. Is that the 10 of Cups? Taurus, this makes me feel a little bit more hope-inspired, and I think it will you too. Because this really says to me that there is happiness and peace to be had here. There really is, at the end of the day, a sense of the secure, peaceful environment. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of family happiness and connection. There's respect. There's a rich life. There's a lot of real mutuality here. And compassion, respect, equality, and love. I love it. I love it. And then the outcome so far, to round it off, before we clarify in a minute, is another 8. And this I found very interesting. Woo! My lord. Excusez-moi, is that the 8 of Wands. Progress and hope, also known as Cupid's arrows. Communication, you know, now is the time to act. The conditions for success are very favourable. You You may have to travel. There's swiftly made haste here. Movement, communication. It's all a buzz and a blowing. All in Taurus's direction by the looks of it. Let's clarify. And just like that, lickety split, Taurus. Look at that beautiful sunshine just beaming on up through that. Wow. Alright, let's clarify this reading, please, spirits and guides for Taurus. Standard placements of a Celtic cross. Oh, that's just peachy, that is. That's just glorious. I think that's how you feel too, like you're just finding, you know, there's always silver lining around clouds, sun shines after the storm. You know, you're just finding a lot of sentiment, I think, in those simplistic but most genius way of looking at things, anyway. Truly is. Okay, Taurus. I feel like you might just need to take a breath, though, in between. Pause. I think you're just feeling a little bit strapped. Alright, let's go through it and clarify this reading now for Taurus. So the current energy we had for Taurus, we had that Justice card in reverse, please, spirits and guides. Can clarify this energy of the current Taurus, Justice in reverse. Let's clarify the Justice in reverse, please. Taurus, thank you. Five of Swords reverse, okay. Challenge for Taurus's September, we had that Four of Pentacles reverse, spirits and guides. Could you please clarify this energy of that Four of Pentacles reverse? Why is the Four of Pentacles reverse here for Taurus's challenge for the month of September, please? Thank you. Ace of Wands. Crowning the reading, hanging above it all for Taurus, we have that Seven of Wands, spirits and guides. Can we please clarify the Seven of Wands in the forefront? Crowning of the reading for Taurus this September. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands, please. Thank you. Okay, the Devil reverse, Capricorn's major, the Sun. Seven of Swords, Justice again shining through with the Knight of Cups. Well, that's a lot going on in that subconscious mind of yours, Taurus. Let's look at the root of the reading now. We have that Nine of Pentacles. Can you please clarify the Nine of Pentacles for the root of the reading for Taurus's September? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here, please? Thank you. Again, a mouthful. Ugh. Ten of Cups reverse. Three of Pentacles reverse. Seven of Cups. Wow. Past energy for Taurus, we had that Five of Cups reverse. Spirits and guides, can please clarify this energy? Yep, thank you. Knight of Pentacles. Six of Cups, Five of Cups reversed, King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Good Lord. Moving forward from that now, we had the Ace of Swords reversed. Spirits and guides, can you please clarify this Ace of Swords reversed and the moving forward energy for Taurus? Why is this Ace of Swords here, please? Please clarify the Ace of Swords reversed. Thank you. Well. Oh, God, popping fresh, I swear. Ace of Swords reverse, Three of Wands reverse, Two of Wands, Nine of Swords reverse. Oh, Taurus, this all got bupkis. Spirits advice for Taurus September, we had that King of Swords. Let's clarify the energy of the King of Swords for Spirits advice. Two of Pentacles reverse. Clarify further Spirits advice, the King of Wands with the Two of Pentacles reverse. Further information and clarification, please, of Spirit's advice for Taurus's September. King of Wands, Two of Pentacles reverse. Why is this here for Spirit's advice? King of Wands, Two of Pentacles reverse. Thank you. The Emperor, Aries major, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands reverse. Outside view of you. Eight of Swords, King of Swords, Queen of Wands. Hopes and fears for Taurus. Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles reverse, Four of Cups reverse, Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands reverse. The outcome, please. Final placement now for Taurus's. Yeah. Ace of Cups for the Eight of Wands. Further clarify the outcome, please. That Eight of Wands with the Ace of Cups. Why is the outcome for Taurus's September? The Eight of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Clarify further the outcome. Why is the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Cups here? The outcome for Taurus. Thank you. Sorry, that should have been on the top. Page of Swords. 10 of Wands reverse. Treachery, loss. Someone's using their power to disrupt and deceive others. It's bringing about a real downfall. I feel like anyone that, yeah, 5 Pentacles. And it's that too. Destitution, loss, ruin. It's all getting taken, including the house. It's like beyond repossession. It's like debt position. Let me grab a little snack and we'll go back through it. And yes, I am fully aware. Scary, scary, scary. Okay, so what we're going to do is put the really bright light on you. And I'm going to sit over here so you can't really see me so much because, you know, it's crazy. And because, you know, actually, no, we won't do that. We'll just hide you like that. And we'll just, yay. Because you don't need to see me with that, anything like that. Because, you know, that's not what we're here for, ladies and gentlemen. That is just not what we are here for at all today. Okay, so let's remember that. Okay. All right, my darling, dearest, beautiful beings. Self. Let's let that fucking light in. Actually, that is absolutely beautiful. Okay, we're not looking at red because red is having a day of extraordinary strangeness. Now, we are, however, going to, you know, we're going to do this. Shit, yeah, we are doing this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this now. So I pulled your main monthly, and then I did do your clarifier too. Okay? Yeah, we did that too. Okay, so we've done that and the clarifier. So now I'm going to go through and explain it all to you, Taurus. Yeah, cool. Okay, sorry, it's been a hot flush. Now, let's put you back around, my darlings. Not quite that far, but in somewhere in between. Okay, doc. Dearest, darlingest Tauruses. Okay, slide up there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Your current energy coming into the reading, coming into the September, like I said to you before, we had the Justice in reverse, and this is now clarified with the 5 of Swords reverse. Oof. That light is heinous. Just give me a moment, please, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, give me a moment. Yeah, alright, there we go. Alright, so as I was saying, sorry about that, ladies and gents. Fixing that. Your current energy for you, Taurus, coming into September, coming in to this reading, as I was just flexing my mouth to say, Justice in reverse, Libra's major arcana, and that 5 of Swords reverse. You know, my darlings, you know, I always will give it to you the way I think it is best to tell you. And I'm going to do that for you right now because there is a real sense of discord or biasm or bigotry, severity and judgment. Wow, bullseye, you know what I'm saying? It's really some real darkness here, I want to say. And it is affecting you greatly, my darlings, I want to say. The 5 of Swords reverse, you know, you are losing this battle of wit, of mind, of conscience. You are being made the example of. You are losing this. Their treachery is just resulting in hurt and dishonor towards you. You've been maybe dragged into this, but nevertheless you're here, and it is serious. Fight or flight. It's sink or swim. It's really that pinnacle for you now. It's really that necessary, I got to say. Then we go to the crossing obstacle issue card. Your challenge, Taurus September. 4 of Pentacles reversed, that Ace of Wands reverse. Well, this, as far as I can see, speaks a really crystal clear image of what it is saying here. And Taurus, it is really saying your main challenge is that of not making the money count to here and now, not looking at the long term, or just wasting opportunities here, spending it like it's made off the trees, you know, it's very disposable. With that Ace of Wands reverse, I'm seeing by doing this, you really are limiting something that could be a beginning that could be very, very plentiful. But because we're not making the right, we're not seeing things in the right manner, we're not seeing things with the right light. It's all very artificial, like this lamp, you know what I mean? Like, I turn it off and it's so dark and dreary, but there's not much difference between the two, you know what I'm saying? What do you want to be known for? What do you want to stand for? Maybe that's the more important question that we should be asking ourselves at this point in time, rather than, oh, God's sakes, this all this other bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Perhaps. Well, let's look at that crowning. I know, I can't make up my bloody fucking mind. There's a lot going on here, no wonder. Shit. Look, I don't want to give people bad messages. I'm giving people bad messages this whole round. I'll be honest with you, Taurus, I don't have the heart to give any more right now. It wouldn't be me if I didn't tell you what I do see. There's a lot going on here in the subconscious area, so let's break it down. So we start off with that 7 of Wands. And just like I said to you before, this is really making the gains here. This is standing above your combatants here, looking down upon them. While doing that, you got the Devil reversed. So this is Capricorn's major arcana. And because it's inverted, it's saying we are making gains here and releasing from things that would otherwise bind you or put you in a position where you'd be in like danger, basically. When the Devil's reversed, it's like having that clarity, that insight to know the difference. And because of that, the Sun. There is great abundance here to be had. Sorry about that. Great abundance here to be had. There's happiness, fulfillments. It's success. Extending oneself to others in source of satisfaction, contentment, success, love, joy. Finding a place, feeling good. After that, then was the 7 of Swords. This is, again, the Thief card, trying to have new plans, hope. Being faced with opposition, needing to save your own skin here, or someone else needing to do that. But this time, the result will be better. It'll be fair and just. Because then we have the Justice card upright and the Knight of Cups upright as well. So this is saying after all of this, we end up getting that fairness, that balance, that just reward. Not the right one, the just, or fair, or equilibrium. With that Knight of Cups coming in behind that, this is a real proposal to move forward now for you. To be able to release, accept, and move forward finally. This is a real ending. This is a closing of a chapter of solace, of conclusion. Especially mentally and emotionally, I feel. But let's look at this root of the reading, because this is a little bit you know what I'm saying? So we had that 9 of Pentacles originally. I liked it, but then it went all roguey on me and I was a bit, whoa. 10 of Cups reversed, 3 Pentacles reversed, and then that 7 of Cups. These 7s again. So the root of the reading was, you know, you being very solid, having some monetary wealth and or security off your own back. But I'm seeing here that's not actually the case, because then we've got that 10 of Cups reverse. So this is real unhappiness, especially in the connections around the home or within the family structure, the people you live with, your children, perhaps even maybe. There's a lot of oh dear Lord. There is a lot of pettiness here. There is a lot of indignation, selfishness, someone exploiting the good wills of others. There's a lot of quarrelling. There's not much understanding. There's not much listening either, I want to say. It's all just a ruckus. With the 3 Pentacles reversed and the 7 of Cups. 3 Pentacles reversed. You're lacking in skills here, or you're not using them, or not listening to advice, or you don't care. Everything you're doing is just inadequate right now. Everything's mediocre, it's petty, it's just flaring this person up. You're not resolving anything. If anything, you're making it worse. 7 of Cups, if anything, you're making them realise that there is a lot more out there. Whether they're elusive whims, options, legit, what? I don't think they really care. It's just the fact that they have them. So the root, Taurus, is that of this. Someone that had a lot of security, but didn't have much wealth in connection of actual people. And this led to a breakdown of both, I feel. It led to having other options, yes, but none of them that I feel that you would want to choose, would choose. Give a shit about. Past energy, so many again, and the 7s again. Oh mate, honestly, past energy, Taurus. 5 of Cups reversed initially, so this is having an affinity, a reunion, trying to bring in a new favourable prospect outcome because you feel quite lonely or abandoned. This is something with the Knight of Pentacles that's taken a very, very long time to bring in. This is someone that has been very laborious, responsible, methodical, reliable, and very patient. Bring this in years in the time frame. Then we've got 6 Cups. So this is memory, longing, at times long since the past, history, memorabilia. We've got 5 Cups reversed. Again, with this affinity, reunion, same fucking card that we started with. Empty, abandoned. And then we got that King of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. And this is then leveling up to a whole nother, like, cha-ching. And being the leader, being the wise, being the experienced, being the ruler, being, someone absolute with business acumen coming out their arsehole. And with that 7 of Pentacles, having the ingenuity and growth to not hesitate, to do what is needed, to accept what is real, and to make adjustments and or just cut it. Just cut it. Leki, could you please turn that down? Thank you. Sorry about that. So moving forward from that, we are looking then at initially the Ace of Swords reverse. So this is really lacking in force here. Yes, thank you. As I was saying, Taurus, the Ace of Swords reverse is someone with real temper, self-destruction. They're misusing their powers, or it's resulting in a tyranny kind of energy where you're just so damn destructive and want destruction, and there's just some embarrassment or fear around this as well, and apprehension. 3 of Wands reverse, 2 of Wands, 9 of Swords reverse. So someone that's realised that their ships, their wants, their desires, whatever that is for you, is not coming in. That 2 of Wands, you're like looking at the idea of it and the reality of it, realising it's not one and the same, and having to come to that realisation pretty quick, smart. The 9 of Swords reverse, I'm seeing that you really have a lot of obstacles and suspicion. You're depressed, you're sad. You're trying to break through this state of isolation and fear. You can't get out of your head. You can't get out of the realisation of the reality of what's smacking you straight in the face. It's like even when you close your eyes, you see that. It just will not let you rest. Will not leave you be. Spirit's advice again is much and many. Like the clarifiers just whoop the ass. Usually it's 1 or 2, but like 4, 6, 8 fucking cards of placement here, Taurus. Like this is a very long reading. Spirit's advice for you was initially the King of Wands, so to be very authoritative and powerful, but to be wise and compassionate, be honest, use your courage, make a person of strength and fortitude, someone that's worthy of investment. 2 of Pentacles reverse, I'm seeing that you're Spirit's trying to tell you to pride this kind of a person's persona, but not to make it look like you're trying by rocking something backwards and forwards and dropping pentacles everywhere. It's got to be fluent. It's got to be perfect. The Emperor, Aries, Major Arcana. Also the fact that this is all the kings fucking combined. This is this shit. This is stability and authority and using your powers for leadership, logic and goodness. And you do not let ever intellect rule your feelings, but you don't make your full feelings rule your intellect either. Then we got the Nine of Pentacles, because you're set in self, you know what it is, how it is, where it's at, where it needs to be. You've got it all off your own back. You're solider than houses. But then the final advice from Spirit is that Six of Wands reverse. You got to do it all yourself and you're not going to get any accolades from the crowd, support systems around you. You're not even probably going to get them to even bother to pay any attention or really give an A to the K about it. They're definitely not putting their hat in the ring in any way to help or anything. They're probably not even, as I said, not even looking in your direction. The next position, Taurus, my darlings, for September, is that outside view. What they see, not necessarily blah, 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 just the outside view. Eight of Swords, King of Swords, Queen of Wands. Ooh, they see someone that is very much imprisoned in their mind. The outside view is that of someone that is a good person, has great qualities, but can't get out of the house because they're crippled with anxiety or because they're scared, even if it's not reasonable fear. Coming in behind that is the King of Swords. But they see someone that could be very authoritative and really full of power and be very determined and alert. This person could have the innovative ideas and therefore have the potential for success to overcome these fears that they are facing or imprisoned within their mind. Finally, the outside view, the Queen of Wands. They see you as a very loving and compassionate individual who's charming, sympathetic, popular, and very practical of mind and a loving spirit, that you deserve not to be feeling or trapped in this cage, imprisoned in one's mind. Let's look at the hopes and fears now, because again, it is much and many, Taurus. Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles reverse, Four of Cups reverse, Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands reverse. And again with these synchronicities and things. The hopes and fears, we did start off with something that was very, very abundant with that Ten of Cups. We started off with something that was a full-on connection, relationship, a completion here, feeling like everything was all strung up, all nice and neat and together, but then we realized it wasn't so much so with that Ace of Pentacles reverse. All that shines does not always glisten or something, because this is all about you're wasting your time or gifts on pursuing of money, power, influence. There needs to be more spirituality in this. Four of Cups reverse, then bitterness. There's a lot of wariness. Meh card. We want to invite the new into the life, but there is a sense of overindulgence, over excessiveness, over... You got a big ego, and you know, Ace of Swords comes in behind that. So this is then having the force to push forward through all of that, and to make shit happen. Because this, you know, this. Sorry. Because this is you needing that victory, strength and determination, and that intuition to make a irresistible force that will bring in enough to ensure success for you here. But then we have the Eight of Wands reverse as the final card of hopes and fears. Block. And this is saying at the end, you're going to give up. This is too much quarrelling and examining your options. And realizing that acting any further, your energy would just be wasted. Prudence before speed. Realizing we just need to block it and move on. Block, delete. Just get rid of it. Then the outcome, 8 of Wands, Ace of Cups, Page of Swords. We are moving forward with great haste, swiftly made communication, movement here, progress, hope, the time to act is now, the conditions for success are favourable, travel might be on the cards as well. And I feel like this has all got to do with some sort of abundance and perfection with love and or connection or family or children, because your wishes are being fulfilled here. Your outlook is extremely, again, favourable. Perfection is within reach. And with that Page of Swords though, I feel like that's just a note to you to still be vigilant, still be careful. Doesn't mean that you gotta be worrying that there's there's baddies in the bushes, you know what I mean, or that everyone's out to get you, and there's toy soldiers in the pudding. We're not. But this is saying that your ability to be observant and perceive allows you to discern the not so obvious, or by which that others cannot see quite so easily. And that's a massive treasure of an art to have, so don't lose it and don't numb it. Again, wanted to remind you, my darlings, underlying energies, that 10 of Wands reversed with that 6 of Swords. Heavy burdens, extremely heavy burdens. To the point of really feeling that there's treachery or loss here, that your powers are just being deceived. Everything's bringing you down. There's just downfall here, but there won't be. 6 of Swords. You are going to make it through it, past it, beyond it. Where otherwise you had lost or been lost, or couldn't even get there to give it a shot to get across it. You are going to make it, Taurus, this month. I'm telling you, coming out of September. Which you have not been able to achieve or even considered even giving a go. You are going to fucking belt it out the park, Taurus. You're going to smash it. You're going to conquer it. You're going to obtain it. You're going to rule it and make it your bitch. Honestly, you're gonna have it. You're gonna own it. And I feel like this means so damn much to you. It's really important. It's on another level, not just something that you want. It's like a spiritually. It's intense. Speaking of spirits, spiritual things, let's get your spirit animal, my dear Tauruses, as a guiding force for you for the month of September. What spirit animal can guide and assist our darling Tauruses for the month of September 2022 for spirits and guides? What spirit animal can guide and assist my darling Tauruses for the month of September? Thank you. Oh, how lovely. And it's actually the cover. Oh, Taurus. I think this is a real nod to you, to be honest. Hopefully this will give you some clear-cut advice that will help. Yeah. The Falcon. Act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. The Falcon. Providence is on your side, and the opportunity that has been presented to you is congruent with your soul's purpose. Even if you don't feel fully prepared or have doubts in your ability to manage the complexities that are inherent in tackling this venture, dive in anyway. You'll be pleasantly surprised by the support that will come to you in unexpected ways. All it takes is the willingness on your part to continue on a steady course wholeheartedly, while at the same time being open to changes in the direction that the winds are blowing. It's important to stay focused on the goal that's ahead of you, while also maintaining mindful of the purpose of your mission. Commit to your mission 100% and fulfill that commitment to the best of your ability. This isn't a time for analysis, introspection, or retreat, but a time for action. As you respond to the opportunity that's before you, be willing to adjust your course of action as the need dictates, while at the same time moving steadily towards your goal. You can deal with whatever concerns come up without being distracted by them and without straying from the path you're on. The associations with the Falcon are focus, speed, agility, gracefulness, observation, vitality, enthusiasm, precision, adventurousness, passion, opportunity, perceptiveness, and fluidity. The Falcon, also known as peregrine. Taurus, thank you ever so much for joining me, Redsky, here on another round of Righteous Readings. Sorry about the hair, going through a process. Until we meet again, light and love to all, and I wish you all the very best for September and moving forward. I'll see you on the next round with me, Redsky. Till then, bye, y'all. Take care.